This edition of Up Close with Colin Thompson is brought to you by Windows Group of Companies. Why go anywhere else?
And welcome back. So, LeiLanni, moments ago you mentioned UK. Obviously, having spent time over there, I'm just wondering who's your football team over there, by the way.
See, so I was a Manchester United fan growing up, but then they became really bad, so I just stopped watching EPL football in general. But I'm a Ronaldo fan. I've been ever since I started playing the sport. So now he's back at Manchester United. So I guess I'm just like supporting the Reds right now until he leaves. So yeah, I'm kind of bandwagon Ronaldo for a minute. So I guess I'm a Man U fan for now.
Uh, they've been coming under a lot of pressure here lately. Yeah, Manchester United, tough times.
I know. I know.
I'm sure they'll be okay.
Yeah, they got to win today. So
I've seen this show before. I've seen them rise and fall, and other teams as well.
yeah.
It's all part of sport. But also just going back, to your career, you attacking midfielder. Any other areas, any other positions you played? I'm not sure if I asked that already. But did you play any other positions in football?
When I was over in England, I was playing a little bit of more of sort of a defensive mid, and then I played center back for a couple games. So that was interesting. But yeah, over here I started. I was kind of like looking at striker for a little bit, but then I more so gravitated back towards attacking mid because I felt like I was getting more of the ball and different things like that. So been within like the middle of the field in those different areas, but more so in the center midfield.
And any particular game, any particular match stands out most, in your career to date?
Probably definitely that last 2020 ACC final. I think that was probably the most memorable game that I've had. Obviously, being I was able to assist two goals and then to be able to score the third, and then we were able to win 3-2. So it was definitely one heck of an experience. And I think my grandmother, for sure, I always refer back to her because she seems to have just been in this journey with me. And before like the game, we were talking, and it was definitely an emotional conversation and stuff. So to be able to go out there and have so much, I guess, happiness come from that victory when previous before it wasn't, I guess, that much. So it's just nice to be able to experience that. It was a great feeling. Um, and yeah, obviously to score and to assist in those goals was even better. And we obviously played a great opponent, North Carolina, which is always a tough game, like rivalry game between us. So I think probably that UNC game last year was my most memorable.
Mhm. And why was it the most memorable? Obviously it was a tough game, but
Mhm.
anything else? Can you just elaborate a bit more?
Um, I think just like not going into much detail, but like I was, I guess, going through it like the day before. Obviously, I was able to coach. I was able to call Coach David Bascom, and he gave me some advice from a coach's perspective as to like why this and this is happening. I guess why are people doing this and these different things. So I was able to understand more so of like the reason for it all, and then I was able to go to my grandmother, and I was just able to I guess let loose and to just express my feelings to her, which is like a side of the game that you don't really see much of, like when it all comes to like that mental health awareness and all that different stuff, which I think is getting more attention now. Um, but it was just I guess going into the game. It was just good to be able to have the outcome that we did. And when I would call my grandmother back, we would just be there crying because we were just like, dang, like we just had a rough night, but now look at this and look what came out of it. So it's definitely been, I guess, one of the biggest things that have like pushed me forward, especially this season, like referring back to that game because I feel like not many people know how just I don't know how just much of a challenge it was to be able to overcome what I was feeling and then to be able to go out there and perform at the level that I did and that we did as a team and to be come out with the victory. So yeah.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And what about, going forward? Any ambitions, perhaps turning pro?
Yeah, the plan is to definitely go pro. Trying to do this for as long as possible, as long as my knees bear with me. So yeah, trying to go pro, whether it's here or over in the UK or Spain, wherever it is. I definitely want to get some traveling in. So if I'm able to do a season in another country every year, that would be ideal. So just going over and see how much experience I can get with it and using the sport to just to travel and to have these new opportunities. And then obviously do something after, once I'm finished playing, do something with coaching, or maybe going back to school and getting my teaching degree and being able to go back and be a teacher at some point. I definitely want to open up my own business at one point. So just these different things that I aspire to do once I finish playing. So, but definitely the main priority is going and playing pro for a bit. Yeah.
Wow, you got it all figured out. You got it all figured out. You got a plan, sister. And what are you majoring in, by the way? What are you
Sports,
studying? Sorry?
sports management.
Okay, all right. Okay, why that? Natural, I guess.
Yeah. So I couldn't, if I wanted to look into like elementary school education, but with soccer, the two wouldn't really align because of so much time I needed to spend, obviously getting like certain hours and internships and different things like that. So sports management was sort of like the next best thing. And obviously it opens doors. Like with the degree, I'm hopefully trying to stay for an extra year in order to get my master's. So that would help me in different things, and just to be able to be
Wow.
I guess have the coaching like background, and to be able to have these other I guess things within sports management as a whole. I didn't know it was so complex, and the different things, that aspects and areas and career paths that it can lead to. So it's been good. I've definitely enjoyed it.
Wow. And what about the cricket? Pretty much done and dusted now.
I
No,
have
no way going back.
home that they're just getting dusty. They're just dusty. I think they got mold in them. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure. I may bring them out one summer when I'm back. But we'll
I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you earlier. Actually, were you a batsman, or bowler, or all rounder?
I was more so of a bowler, but I enjoyed batting too. But then as I got older, the boys, they started to bowl really, really, really fast. And then protection in different. I remember I used arm pads. Every pad they had, I tried to use because the ball would hurt. You would.
So who's some of the boys that would have been burning it to you at that time?
This was over in England.
Oh,
The
okay.
Yeah, the boys who played on like the first team, and you'll be in the little batting cages and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow. So you used to bowl what delivery? What was your
Yeah, I'm
style?
technology. It's just the seam where your hands are like this, and you just, what's that called? Seam.
Okay, yeah, you're a seamer.
Yeah, still got it. Still got it.
You still got it. All right. Medium and medium fast.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you batted where? Where did you bat?
Like what place within
Yeah,
the?
what number? Yeah, where did you?
See, I would hate number one and all the ones because it would just be, I don't know, it would just be scary. So usually within the middle, like 5, 4-ish, maybe 6 if I'm feeling a bit, rusty. But yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. So you had any other games in during cricket stand out? Anyone in particular? Other
Um.
than the guys burning fast at you in the nets over in the UK?
Yeah. I
Any
remember
other cricket memories?
me and Jade. This was when, I'm not sure. Is mini cup match still a thing?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Well,
sure.
but yeah, when me and my friend Jade, we used to play cricket, and then we were like the only two girls who were playing in the mini comp match team at the time. So we obviously were able to make history then, and that was just a cool experience because it was unheard of for girls to be playing cricket. So we were able to do that, and that was really cool. I don't remember too much of it, obviously, because I'm 20 now, and that was kind of a couple of years ago. Dang, that was a lot of years ago. Yeah, but that was cool. And then just be able to go over. I was able to go over to South Africa with the Bermuda with the Bermuda team, so that was a cool experience. And yeah, it's just been, I think, between soccer and cricket, they both just awarded me so many opportunities that I'm so grateful for.
Wow. And what's your age now?
20, I know.
20. Okay. I remember just the other day you were a youngster. I remember doing the articles, and here you are, 20 years, and you're still at it, and still enjoying success. And so
Yep.
congratulations, and again, I wish you all the best going forward.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So now, turning back to the task at hand, you and your teammates, Florida State University, you're going to, into the next phase, of the postseason. How's the preparations coming along?
It's good. So like today we have an off day, and then we'll get back at it on Wednesday and Thursday, and obviously prepare for Friday. And I think we're just obviously it's getting down to the wire now. There's only 8 teams left in the tournament, and if we do well, 3 games left in the season. So we definitely have the resources. We'll go over the different scouting that we need to do in order to be prepared for Michigan on Friday. Um, and yeah, I think we're all just coming together, and now it's like grind time. Like this is the time where everything is put on the line. Bodies, preparation. We're definitely focusing on this area of like rest and recovery and sleep. And I think we focus really good on just giving the tools that we need to make sure that we are physically and mentally prepared for the competition. So I think we'll be ready by Friday.
And the intensity obviously is
Yeah,
much higher in the postseason, isn't it?
definitely. Yep, for sure.
Yeah, but you guys, how's the morale? I'm sure you guys are, you're tight knit,
Hmm.
pumped up for this, and
Hmm.
let's get it on.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So you're playing. Where's the game again? Were you playing too?
We're playing home, so we'll play at the
Somewhere in Hood.
yeah. So since we got a first seed, we were able to play the first 4 games at home, which is definitely a really good advantage. So it's been good.
Yeah. So you'll be looking to capitalize on home field advantage
Exactly.
and playing in front of your own fans.
Hmm.
All right. How's that? You got big support back over there?
Yeah, big support. We were able to fill the stands for almost every game. So we have people, looking from the parking garage or trying to sitting on the floors and on the grass fields. So we definitely get a bunch of support over here in Tallahassee.
Well, and then the coverage as well, because it's like I said, it's a postseason now, so we're talking national, and I'm sure you guys are getting a lot of exposure over there in the media.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. So you guys are feeling good. The preparations are coming together. What is it that's going to be key, you think, to get you guys across the line?
I think now I feel like we've played in big games before during this season. Obviously, like I said, the ACC isn't an easy conference to be a part of. So these games that we had against these big level competition and big programs, that sort of enabled like and helped us prepare for these games. And I think now I think what's going to just be key, obviously, if we just come out and just play hard and just have like structure and we're able to just execute our game plan. I think that's the biggest thing going in there with the intent of coming out and dictating like how the tempo is going to be played and just setting a high standard for us to play at, which we've been doing, obviously like during the course of the season. So just continuing that and just making sure we come out strong and that we're ready to compete.
And individually, are you pleased with your performance this campaign?
What would you say? Sorry.
Individually, your performance, are you encouraged by your form this season, or your performances this season? How do you gauge your form, your contribution to the team? You satisfied? In short, you satisfied with your input?
Um,
So I know you set high standards for
Yeah,
yourself.
I know if you were to ask me that question uh in the middle of the season, I'd probably say no, just because I wasn't scoring as many goals as I scored last season. And I think a lot of you can base your performance on, individual stats and how many assists you have or how many goals you have. But I think for me, it's just understanding that like it's not about me, it's about the team and the collective goal. And I think for me, like I could base it off of goals, and I only have one like for the season, but it's just now going out there and just being proud of how I playing hard, whether that's not, if I'm not scoring goals, I need to make tackles. If I'm not scoring goals, I need to head the ball. If I'm not scoring goals, I need to be able to support my team in any way that they can to lift them up. So just understanding that it's for me anyway, I think the biggest thing it's just making sure that I'm just pleased with other areas of my game rather than scoring goals. Because if I base it on that, I would be kind of miserable right now. But yeah. So I think I've had an okay season. I've been doing what I need to do. I've been playing my role. And yeah.
And still on the topic of individual, are there any other awards that you've won? Obviously, you've had success as a group, if you're teammates, but individually, any other conference awards? Have you earned any titles along the way, like leading goal scorer, All American, etc.?
Well, last year I was tied with the leading goal scorer for the team, and then since then, not really. I mean, this is not about soccer, but I was on the dean's list last semester. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, pushing for a national championship title soon. So maybe we'll add that one. Hopefully.
That's huge, and again, congratulations.
Thank you.
And keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Pay us a visit. And again, I know I've said it so many times, but again, I wish you all the best to you and your teammates in the upcoming tournament, upcoming match, and look forward to some exciting results, some good results.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. So thanks again, and all the best. And before I go, just want to say thank you to our sponsors, thank you to our co-producers, and last but not least, thank you, the viewing audience, for tuning in, and look forward to seeing you again real soon, right here on Upclose with yours truly, Colin Thompson.
This edition of Up Close with Colin Thompson is brought to you by Lindo's Group of Companies. Why go anywhere else?